Hey, good morning. It's Lincoln here, and I want to tell you about something that happened last weekend that was very interesting. I don't know if you've noticed, it's been a little hot lately. And before I came down for Saturday night service, we found out that one of the main power transformers on Cabot Stallman actually blew up. So we had no power at the church, and our tech team were just absolutely awesome, and our facilities team in kind of getting a workaround. So we had a little gas-powered generator sitting right outside of the back door, and we kind of put together like speakers on sticks and did acoustic worship and had a couple of lights in here. Here's what struck me about it after I got here. We had a great time. It was fun. It almost reminded me of the kind of early days back in the gym and being in the schools. But I thought all that really happened was our power source got changed, and it changed the way things looked and the way things sounded and the way that we had to do things. And I thought, how true is that in our spiritual lives? And so here's my question for you today is, what is your source of power? And I think oftentimes, even as Christians, oftentimes we find that we look to different things other than God, outside of God's sphere. We find sources of what we think are power, and it changes the way our lives look. It changes the things that we say. It changes the things that we do. And obviously, if you're watching this, if you are signed up for the Refuel devotional, you are off to a great start in terms of sources of power. But the reality is that in Christ is all the power we need, and He is the place to look. He has given us a book to derive knowledge and wisdom and strength from. And those need to be our primary sources of power and nothing outside of that. And there's an old song that says these words. It says, "He's all the power we need." So I want to encourage you with that today to take a moment after this and just pray. And maybe it's don't say a word and just listen to God. But picture yourself taking that power cable and plugging it into the ultimate source of power, which is God's Spirit. So that's my encouragement to you today. Let's all do that. Let's all make sure we are plugged in to the greatest source of power that will ever be and that there has ever been. And that's it for today. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week.